I get this question all the time. Brooks, I want help, but I do not want to go to court. Well, good news. Most personal injury cases never get close to a courtroom. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through what we do behind the scenes to settle most of our cases quietly and quickly without you ever stepping foot into a courtroom. So if you're wondering this, statistically speaking, only 4 to 5% of all personal injury cases that are filed, so this is all personal injury cases that result in a lawsuit, only 4 or 5% of those actually go to trial. That's not 4 or 5% of every single injury case out there. It's just the ones that are filed. So what do we actually do in our office to keep you out of court? It's all well and good to hear that statistic, but what are we doing in our office to help you kind of quietly and discreetly resolve your case and allow you to move on with your life? What we do first, before a lawsuit's ever filed, is we are going to front load a lot of investigation for your case. We're going to be sending out letters, we're going to be gathering witness statements, we're going to be trying to track down any videos, photographs, we're going to be getting all of your medical records, we're going to be getting the insurance information that we need, trying to build your case the best we can to allow us, using the evidence of your case and our knowledge, to try to fit that information into a bucket to try to resolve your case quickly, or at least quickly after you finish your treatment. And that's a pretty effective way to get things together, to evaluate the case, and then get your case resolved quickly. Now, in the cases where we can't settle your case without filing a lawsuit, which is a big decision that we make inside of our office. It's whether to file, what are the benefits of filing, what can we gain from filing. So if we are forced to file a lawsuit, the next tools in our tool chest to try to resolve this case in a way that would prevent you from going to court if that's your concern. The first thing we do is we exchange a bunch of information from the other side. And before a lawsuit's filed, you're working off of kind of lines in the sand, right? You're saying, I want you to respond to this in 2 weeks, or I'm gonna give you this and I want this information in a month. And the insurance company may or may not be doing the same thing with you. But there's no way to force people to give you answers. There's no way to force people to respond. And there's really no way for you to give real verifiable information to the insurance company. So if they don't believe us, so they don't believe your story, it's going to be very hard to settle your case without a lawsuit. And so when we file a lawsuit, that provides a lot of structure to your case. It's going to provide timelines and time limits. We're going to send information. They're going to have to answer us. We're going to sit down for depositions, for discovery. We're going to talk to the defendant. We're going to talk to your doctors. The other side may even talk to your doctor, depose your doctor. We're going to get statements from your doctor, official statements from witnesses, and that will allow us to build the case after a lawsuit in a way that we can put into a bucket to try to get that case resolved without going to court. And the last thing that happens in litigation before your case would actually go to trial is a mediation. And mediation is a beautiful thing that kind of forces everyone to come to the table. It forces the insurance company, it forces our office and you and a mediator to all come together and really try and hash out and negotiate and discuss a resolution. And it's one of the best ways to get a case resolved if it's gotten to this point and you're not so far apart. So as you can see, there's a ton of steps that happen before you would ever step foot in court. And we're gonna work like heck to make sure you're the 95% of those folks that don't have to step into court if that's what you want to do.